Gets a lot of rip. Dude, the ADS on this friggin' sniper is horrendous.
Yo, what's good everybody, it's Zenful here, bringing you guys the best controller sniping settings on Modern Warfare 2. But before we get into that, I just want to say I'm close to 1,000 subs and I'm trying to hit that goal before Modern Warfare 2 actually releases. So if you guys want to help me out with that, you guys can scroll down, hit the subscribe button, it's free, you can always unsub, and now let's get into the video. Alright, so starting off, my button layout is on default, but I have my triggers and bumpers flipped. Now I did this before they had a trigger dead zone, and I just kind of wanted a faster reaction time to aim and shoot. I also have controller vibration off, and I play on 8.8 sensitivity. Now this is pretty slow for sniping. If you want to up it, that's fine, but me personally, I think if you have a lower sensitivity, you're more consistent with your shots, so that's why I have it low. Next, we got the gameplay settings. The only ones I have changed here is automatic tac sprint, because I broke a few controllers by spamming my left stick so much for tac sprint. And I also have weapon mount activation on double tap ADS for slide canceling. Once we get to the other settings that help with that, I'll show you guys how to slide cancel. Now next, we got aim assist settings. I have it on and I have it on default. Next, we got the curve type. I have that on dynamic because it's kind of similar to standard, but it's more smooth. It allows you to make more minor adjustments, and linear is just kind of snappy. And for the aiming settings, I have my ADS sensitivity transition timing on instant, which I think is the default, but whenever you start to aim in, that's when your ADS sensitivity will kick in. So if you guys want to copy these are really good if you're going to also use the same sensitivity, but I suggest you just go with whatever you're comfortable with. Next, we got the dead zones. I try to keep my dead zones as low as possible without having stick drift, and this controller is kind of new, so it doesn't have any right now, so I've got it on 0.05 for the minimums, also have 0.05 for the trigger dead zones as well. And I always just think to keep the maximum at the maximum. There's no reason to lower it at all. Next, for the movement settings, I don't really pay attention to these first three because they don't really help me at all. Auto move forward is kind of pointless in my opinion, and these two don't really matter because I have automatic tac sprint. Now we have both these mantle settings off because I don't want to be mantling everything by accident. Now the new way of slide canceling in this game is to slide, double tap ADS, then jump. The double tap ADS activates the mounting, which cancels your slide, and then the jump just makes you stand up. So it's kind of just like Modern Warfare and Warzone slide canceling, except the cancel is different. And for these last few settings, I have them all on the default except for auto deploy, even though it doesn't really matter right now in the beta. And for these last few settings right here, I have most of them on the default except for the mount settings. I have the ADS on interrupt and the mount exit delay on short, just in case I accidentally do mount something when slide canceling, I can just get off it right away. And for these last settings, we've got the camera settings. My FOV is on 116 and I have it on affected. My weapon field of view is wide, and same with my vehicle field of view. Third person field of view is on 86 and the camera movement is at 50. You always want to have it on the bare minimum just in case there's some kill streaks or explosions going on, your screen isn't shaking out of its mind. But yeah, that wraps it up for today's video. If you guys do want to see an audio and graphic setting video for PC, let me know and I'll have that out probably sometime this weekend. But yeah, that'll be it for this one. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.